Guys, in this video, I'm going over how I became the top goal scorer on my college team my freshman year and how you can start scoring more goals by doing what I did to become that. That's coming up next. When I'm busy doing totally legitimate things, I rely on OneFootball to give me all the news stories, fixtures, results, and more from the world of football. Download it for free today. What's up, guys? Welcome to Simply Soccer, where we are helping you improve your game and stand out on the pitch. We release videos every single week to help you do exactly that. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the content that we release. Now today, I just want to tell you a little bit about my college experience as a player and how I managed to become the top goal scorer on my team my freshman year, despite being a new recruit. So one of the things I really love about making the jump to the college game is there's very few politics. Now, they might still exist in the college game, but if you're a good enough player, if you're buried in the players that are on your team in your position, you will get to play. And that's exactly what happened to me as a freshman. And I'm going to go over how I managed to score the goals that I did score despite actually getting not as many chances as you would think during matches. So typically every single game, I'd actually only get about 2 to 3 chances. There were some games where I only got 1 chance. Yet I was still scoring quite regularly and taking most of my chances. And the number one thing that helped me with that was my confidence. And there was a huge difference between games when I went into the match confident, knowing I was going to score, knowing that I had good ability, versus games where I went into them not confident at all and really doubted myself. Now, a lot of that confidence came from my coach who put faith in me. And yes, it's very important to have a coach that believes in you, but you can always develop confidence within yourself without needing someone from the outside to give you that confidence. And as the season moved along, I was moving more from this type of confidence instead of someone having to amp me up. I truly believed that every chance I got, I would score. And because I believed that and I had the ability, because I actually put in the work and practiced my finishing and goal scoring all the time, a lot of times I would score these opportunities. So let's break down how I actually managed to become the top scorer on my team in my freshman year. Number one is I practiced all the time. You know, not only before I went to college did I always go to this wall behind my house and practice my technique and practice my finishing, but when I was in college, I would always be getting a bag of balls, or I had my own footballs that I would go down to the pitch and I would practice my shooting over and over again. I would practice different situations. Whenever my teammates were just going down to play for fun or to get some extra training in, I always made sure I joined in. So I was getting in as much practice as I possibly could, especially when it came to the things that were going to help me stand out as a striker, which included goal scoring. So that's the simple one. The first one is you have to put in the work. Second was the confidence. Initially, this was instilled in me by my college coach, who recruited me for a reason and knew my goal scoring ability and knew that I could score goals. And when he was able to get me into a point or a place where I was very confident, and he would do this in training, he would do it in matches too, I was scoring more and more goals. But next was the next step to that was getting confidence in myself from myself. I started believing in myself more. I started realizing, or actually believing, that when I get an opportunity, I'm going to score. And every single time I had a chance, I always believed I was going to score it. And even if I missed a chance, it wouldn't affect me on my next one, and I still believed I would score. I even remember a few occasions when I was on the bench and me and a teammate would be talking, and I told him I'm going to score when I go on. And every time I told him that, and I'm not even joking, this happened about 3 or 4 times, every time I was on the sideline and I told him I was going to go on and score, I did every single time. And it became almost a thing we did almost every single game because it was working. When I actually said to him, no, I'm going to score, and I said it like absolutely, like there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to score, I would score. Ultimately, that's how I did it, and this sounds super simplistic, but honestly, I didn't get that many chances in games. Now, if I had actually been better at my movement and getting into better positions, I probably would have had even more goals. But despite just getting 1, 2, maybe 3 chances a match at most, I put away most of my chances because, again, I had the practice that allowed me to have the technique, and I had the confidence, which meant that I thought I was going to score, which, believe it or not, makes a huge difference when you're in front of net. And because of that, it didn't matter if I got only 1 or 2 chances a match. college, I would almost always score the chance. All right, guys, so it was really just those couple of simple things that allowed me to be the top scorer my freshman year of college on my team. I believe I had 11 goals, maybe 12 goals, and that all came because one, put into practice, and two, I always backed myself and believed that I was going to score. And you can apply these two things to your game, whether you're in college, whether you're in high school, whatever it is. If you put the work on the training ground to work on your technique and your finishing, and then you instill confidence into yourself, if you believe in your ability, you're gonna score a lot more goals. Those two simple things, don't overcomplicate it, those two simple things. And sure, there are other things you can work on, and we will do videos on those more advanced things, movement, making runs, things of that nature. But if you get those two things down, working on your technique so you can strike a ball cleanly towards the corner, finish in different ways, and then you back yourself to do it knowing you're going to score, that alone is gonna bring you way more goals. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this little story. Let me know if you want me to do little stories like this in the future where I just give you some experience I've gone through and create a lesson out of it so that you can learn from it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Please make sure you hit that like button. Check me out on Instagram at SimplySoccerPro if you haven't already. Something on the screen will come across. I will also leave a video up for you so that you can continue to watch and learn and improve. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.